We love hip hop.
Okay. Just quick fast here. Top 5. You got his passport. I seen him post. I think I have it on my on the We Love Hip Hop page.
Where are you going?
Well, that's the great question.
Where you going, Doc?
Because that's literally what I was going to ask.
England,
right?
Not even. They won't even.
You don't think so?
They're gonna let him chew, bro. He's a star now.
I don't even have it posted anymore.
But
I have it in my phone. But yeah, okay. So England, y'all think he can get into the States?
Yo, the way shit's rolling.
Yo, I didn't think he can get a passport, bro. So
Anything
you just
is
never
possible
know.
for gangsters. These are
can't sing those
gangsters.
songs.
well, you know, Donald Trump said, like, yo, we're letting in criminals.
I'm crazy today.
Oh man, say what you're saying, sir.
Well, I was joking and saying, like, you know, Donald Trump saying, like, America always opens its border for, like, criminals from other countries and stuff.
Yep.
So maybe they might let in top 5. You know, I'm not even trying to say he's a criminal or anything. I was just joking. It was a bad joke.
No, but he also has those courtside seats you're all seeing him at, right?
Yes,
Right?
I do think he'll be able to get in.
That courtside seat has a correlation to somebody. There's somebody who ain't using those court sides right now. He's somewhere else. Hold on. I think there should be a sound effect in there. Okay, there's somebody else who should be at those courtside seats. So if he's willing to give mans those courtside seats, he might say, yo, bro, just jump on Air Drake, bro. You got your passport now? Forward. Because who do you think seats are those? I'm just speculating, but who do you think seats are those courtside?
They're right beside like the bench and in between, right?
By the commentary booths.
If we see Drake and multiple people that he usually brings with him, like, and Drake, Nico, and
then sometimes Chubbs,
right?
And then sometimes his son and him.
Now, if you see that happening now when Drake's in town and top 5 sitting there, then maybe they weren't Drake's seats. But I think Drake gave him hold the floor seats while I'm in Houston doing my thing, slapping some big asses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, bro, like if you guys are cool like that, bro, let me let me go across the border,
Get
fam.
your passport.
I'm not gonna do nothing in LA, man. Don't worry.
They ain't gonna do you nothing.
He has his passport, so the states they didn't let me. I'm just Friday Ricky Dread, bro. I'm not top 5.
Yeah, but if you're top 5 and like you're known to authorities, especially in the States, like,
but if I got the Drake pass, bro,
how far does a Drake pass go in America? Like in Canada, it goes like probably you can do almost anything, but in America, it's like, yeah, well, we got a bunch of Drakes here. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know, man. I'm literally contradicting myself from earlier because I was like, he ain't got no pull at the border, and now I'm like, yo, he can get you in.
Not to any country, not even just Canada. He can get you into any country. Like, bro's a diplomat.
You know where he's gonna go? He's gonna go to Africa.
He could definitely go to England.
No, he can't. They demand that.
You'll have a
hard time. Yep. America.
I feel like they should let all of
them.
demand them in England.
Nah, they let demand them in, but
I see so many Toronto rap guys go over there are grimy guys, have cases and stuff like that. They're in England.
Yeah, early when Pressa was like starting to boom.
Yeah,
that's you know that was the connection.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's changed. But I'm sure the States is going to be the hardest place. But if you can go to England. That's Africa. What people tell us all the time. You'll go to England. You can go to the West Indies.
Yeah, Well, he'd be. You know where he would really blow? Pause. If he goes back to Somalia, not in that way. Like just like the Somalian community probably really know about him heavy right now.
Oh, for sure.
Especially there's a couple Somalian rappers, right?
Yeah.
Like they have a scene right now.
I don't know if that's I'm not so up on what happens over there in Somalia. I don't know if that's the place that people want to go visit, though.
But the Somali scene...
Yeah, they're good. Yo, fam, people really think it's like bad and stuff. It's not like that. Like, yeah, you have your areas where it's bad in every area. Then you have places where there's multi-millionaires living there. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
he's gonna have to go there.
War doesn't even hit those parishes, those areas, those states or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You can go to Somalia and get trapped.
I know,
bro. His family immigrated to Canada just so this guy could go back to Somalia.
Go over there.
We came for a better life, you know.
Don't go.
Yeah, don't go there. But you already know Africa would be a good place. But he's going to America. He's going to look for Kendrick.
Well, like what?
He studied them. Remember, he studied them, so he's gonna.
I think right now 5 is seeking opportunity, and like I don't necessarily think Toronto is offering him as much opportunity as he would like to be offered.
Well, he still hasn't dropped.
He hasn't dropped, but there are songs in the works.
Yeah, we've heard a couple of behind the scenes songs and stuff, right? But here's the thing with dropping, and I think this is why he doesn't want to drop. Okay, pause. Dropping music is like busting a nut.
It feels good in the moment.
Once you bust a nut, like the thrill's done.
It's over.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, when people are making an anticipated project release, and then everybody's like, yo, when's this project gonna drop? Oh, I can't wait. They put all their ads up and they see, billboards in the city and stuff like that. Then the project drops. We look at the first week numbers, and then after we move on to something else. Oh, what Diddy got baby oil? Oh, something else happened. We're over your music.
We're over it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like your personality just moving around doing its thing, it's more valuable at these times than sometimes in the music. Even though we still need the music to monetize or something to monetize, the music isn't even it. And it's not just for Five, it's for everybody. Like they just drop and then people don't care anymore. They move on.
Yeah, but that's why you have to like market it. Like you have to really be in their face. You have to be annoying. Like even me and Natural, we dropped an album. So, we're discussing. Yeah. We're going to try to promote this album for like a year. You know what I'm saying? Different songs, different like social media content. Cause it's like, you really got to let it breathe, but people don't let it breathe. They drop
don't let
something.
It breathe, bro.
And then like he was saying, like, yo, you drop it, you promote it for a week or two, you're like, no one cares. And then you just move on to the next thing. But it's like, you gotta persist because you could tour off one album for years. Some people have tour for off one song. You know what I'm saying? Like they are getting gigs just because of that one song on the album.
Well, you have a good mentality towards it. Like you're gonna try to stretch out the life term of your project.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff gets lost in the sauce, bro. They 100%. Drop, and then after, like, okay, cool, you dropped, and you might run it up on the song. You might get it. If he drops a tune right now, he'll run it up. But then after, people will be like, okay, so what's next?
Yeah, but
like that's the era we're in. Like as soon as you drop, they're like, so when's your next one dropping?
We have attention spans of a squirrel,
big time. You know what I'm saying?
I say it all the time.
And the thing is, we do and we don't, because that's like a whole other conversation. Because people watch our whole pod. You know what I'm saying? And those be like 2 hours and plus, and people are like tuned into the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. So it depends on what it is. But for music's expendable these days. So it's like once you drop your music, it's gone.
It's done.
Unless you have like a super hit song that just doesn't stop playing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like if you're just like a semi-hit, like look at Drake's music. It's coming and going. And he's Drake.
He just dropped. What did he just drop? No Face.
No Face. Yeah.
STC.
And it seems like nobody really cared.
Yeah.
But you know what's so crazy? Like Drake will drop a new song, people will play it and people will stop, but people still bump One Dance, which is like years old.
Yes, the super mega hit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So your goal is to really find those timeless records.
Yeah.
And
you got to kind of keep shooting to get that big record so that now you don't have to worry about anything for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If Top 5 has a little Dirk record in the stash somewhere, release that.
The thing is, and this is all due respect to Top 5, I don't think he's that level of musician where he's like, yo, when I create this song, it's gonna live forever and everybody's gonna be singing it forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna make radio.
Yeah, like he's not even making radio, like just being that level, like to be able to make a song that everybody sings for. One Dance is a really good friggin' song,
but
man.
You still hear
and there's different layers in the song.
It's a perfect song.
You know what I'm saying? There's Drake doing his thing. There's WizKid has his verse. The shorty who does the hook. There's like a song that you can hear for a long time on the radio.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna have legs. The type of music that the mans are making are like, it's drill music. Like how much drill music has super long legs on it?
YouTube.
Yes.
It's for YouTube, Spotify, and Mandem.
But even then, how many mans are bumping Grizzly de Blanco in 2024?
Yeah, it plays in the club sometimes, but as like a nostalgia track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
No one listens to it on their ones.
It's kind of like hearing Bacardi slang.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, there's always a song that hits our city ever so often that will be remembered for the rest of our lives.
And I think he already has that. I think one of 5 songs, I think movie
Two cases? Oh.
or
No.
two cases gets
Big
played.
tune.
I've seen people playing that in the club on Instagram.
That's a good tune.
I
Yeah.
hear you, but it's still not something where like I can wake up in the morning and be like, oh shit, they're running this on Flow right now.
It's
On
it's a
G98,
club
like-
song, but it's not going to
like-
play on the radio.
Yeah, so then
Right.
it doesn't matter.
The level to get on a radio, besides having the different keys to put your shit on the radio like that, like you have to have a different level of musicianship to have a radio hit that's just playing. Moms are listening to it. Kids are listening to it. It doesn't matter. It's playing on at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You're gravy. You just maybe have to take out a couple swear words. You're cool. It's still playing.
It's still
Like
running.
Flip the Nero. Leave me alone.
You can still hear it.
Right? His song, he's not that famous anymore, right? But that song, it was like a perfect radio song.
It was a moment. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, if we are to liken dropping music to like busting a nut, having a hit song is like breeding a ting, and now it has a life of its own. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like you have to bust a lot of nuts sometimes before you breed a ting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, so you never know which nut is gonna.
No,
you know?
you're right,
get to
fam.
the
That's
egg.
a great analogy.
Great analogy.
You bred a ting, and now it grew into like an adult, a child, an adult.
Has its
like
own life. It's like
you
this
know what
kid.
I'm
His
saying?
name is One Dance.
20
He's
years
just
later,
One Dance. That's all he's about.
Yeah, 20 years later, it's still doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? It's nostalgic now.
Yeah,
it's getting old. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Rolling Stones have kids when they made certain hits. You know what I'm saying?
And then if you get sampled, you know what I'm saying?
Even better.
Even better,
Now you're
bro.
a half breed.
Yes.
Now you bred another. Your kid bred another
your
ting.
is
You know what
breeding
I'm saying?
ting.
Now you have grandchildren.
Yes. You know, what's his name? Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yep.
He created a child when he created Baby Got Back. You know what I'm saying?
God.
And then Nicki Minaj made another child out of Baby Got
Gave
Back
him a
with
grandchild.
Anaconda.
Yeah, gave him a grandchild.
Gave him a grandchild.
Right there.
That's a grandchild that's paying him nicely.
money.
And her name is Anaconda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, his grandchild's name is Anaconda, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a good analogy. I feel like,
Yeah, yeah.
because music often imitates life, and like you're right, like those big songs, they have their own
They'll just keep going.
outside of Drake. One Dance is its own phenomena. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And God's Plan. That
God's
just keeps on
Plan.
playing.
Yeah.
And Hotline Bling.
jeez.
Well, okay. Salute to Top 5.
We love hip hop.